Hey there, and welcome back to Modded Monster Train. I hope you're all doing well today. I've been having an absolutely wild week at work, so it's nice to get back into some of the modded gameplay here. I've set myself up in this way so that I'm only really playing Monster Train when I'm recording it, so I'm playing it less, is what that really means. Now, I don't really mind. I enjoy the game a lot, so I'm normally playing it a ton, but I think it's fine. It keeps me from being interrupted and everything, so it works out. It does mean I'm pretty excited to get back into things, though, so I don't really see any reason to hold up this week. I mean, it's probably the same week. Anyway, today we will be playing Shorttail Queen. So I won't say too terribly much about her and where I think she stands in the base game right now, but I will at least draw attention to the fact that I have redone one of her paths in this mod. And if we see it, we will click it and we'll give it a try. If we don't, we'll play Imperialist probably and do just fine that way. So yeah, I don't really see any reason to hold up, so let's go ahead and jump right in. As always, I'll lead by saying if you have any requests for mods you'd like to see me play, or challenges you'd like to see me run in the mod, like random things you'd like to see me try, let me know, and I will happily play those. I'll read all the comments and make sure that we have a chance to play through that stuff. Sounds pretty fun to me. So let's go ahead and jump right in. All right, let's see what we get. We chose random as our secondary, so today we are Exile Hellhorned with the default Umbra. It means we have Shade Splitter. We are fighting Plating Seal Daedalus, we have Rage Fell, and we have Sap Seraph. We start with Hidden Passage, Packed Morsels, and Tiresome Climb. So the double ascend is always a feels good start. This gives you a lot of utility, and this obviously makes Gorge plans pretty good. So let's go ahead and jump in and see what we run into, but that's a pretty good start. Feeling pretty good about that. Let's look at our relic first. Okay, so hard to tell which Shorttail Queen we'll get. Spoilers, I do know the stats on the custom path, and if we see it, it has low HP, but high armor. So with low HP, I'm less inclined to this for Mark of an Exile. This is still good if we go Imperialist, because it has like 80. Putting it up to 120 makes it a veritable tank. Meanwhile, Advanced Prototype is just free early game, right? We just click this. There's no reason not to. So with that, we're very strong right now. Okay. We actually do see the new one. So, does it make sense here is the real question. You might be asking, what the heck does this do? This Imp Parade gives her armor, so she's a little tankier, and the first Imp unit played per turn, so on her floor, gains Endless, and then all Imps played on her floor gain plus 10 attack. So this turns Imps into damage dealers. Now, obviously, some concerns here because we have Rage Fell, right? Who's just going to slam our imps that we try to keep alive. I think I want to lean towards a Gorge plan here, actually. So, Merchant of Steel with Umbra Banner. Yeah, we see that. So I have a pretty strong preference for Imperialist here. You know what? We'll just play a classic Imperialist run. I know I said I would click this. It'll have its time, but I think Imperialist makes a lot more sense here. It's actually really strong. If you, well, I'm not going to spoil it. It has some pretty cool upgrades when you get to the higher ranks. Anyway, Imperialist this time. So I feel pretty decent right now. Oh yeah, we're so strong. I'm going to click this relic. Cool. Nothing particularly great. Firewall just makes this even more free, but Infused Mallet is actually pretty good. It's easy to overlook this thing, but this just slams some of those units for a good long while. It even helps up in the Seraph itself. Obviously, in the Divinity, this doesn't do much, but it does something, at least, so it's not terrible. Sinner Salve? We don't have any of the bosses that do it, but it does make... It helps with the Divinity, definitely. This is so perspective, it's minor. Mallet is immediate. Firewall is overkill when we have advanced prototype start. Yeah, I don't see us leaking anything with this much, so I'm going to click the Mallet. It's fine. Not a great use of 15 shards, but it's fine. I will take this thing. Yeah, fine. I have no fear of armor here. I could theoretically leak something because of this, but whatever, it's fine. Cool. So with this setup, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to split it. I'm going to pack morsels. Give me a morsel, sure. It's going to take 5. Well, I may as well use this, see what we draw. I don't need this thing, yeah. It blows up. Cool. Cool, fine. Alright, that clears that back line. Can I get that friend? If I play this, I do 40, which is never enough. No, sadly. Sadly, today we do not get that thing. Yeah. Oh well. Not a big problem. Could have played that behind. This one was a little tankier, but honestly, I'm expecting it to die, so it's fine. Let's just keep playing morsels, I guess. Lose out on that money, sadly. Definitely yeeting imp. Probably we should just play the imp in front and tank. Or, man, just play morsels? Yeah. Sure, I don't even need to do this. Why not? Well, she's strong, apparently. I want to draw an imp next turn. We have a pretty good chance of it. Yeah, no worries. Okay, yeah, we got our imp, so I will do imp here, which eats the whole floor. I can actually split these up. I think if I just did tiresome climb him, he explodes. We're gonna play it cool and just split off the healer. I'm a little concerned about that. I wanted to, yeah, okay. We would have totally had it, by the way, but it's fine. We'll just play a dude up here and we easy win this. I'm not worried about a score. Oh no, he died on the top floor. Whatever, it's fine. Cool. Cool, whatever. Why even click it? Alright, so we get that with trial, no damage taken. Feels good. I have Imperialist. I will happily click Welder Helper. Worth noting, Welder Helper has been nerfed in the mod. 15 armor instead of 20. I brought it back. 20 is too much. I didn't change its synth ability. That's fine. So it's still really strong at 15. I don't ever see why they buffed this. This thing is so above the curve in the base game. And I'm still going to snap click it because it's great. Awesome. You get a chance to see Ember Cache. So first thing you're going to notice, Ember Cache in my common pack, well, it's actually a common now. You'll know that I swapped Perils of Production up to uncommon. And you might say, wow, why would you do that? The answer is because by the time you've picked an Ember Drain plan, you can no longer see Perils of Production in your run. So what it forces you to do as an Umbra player is pick Perils if you see it as a perspective pick, and then if you find, you know, the synergies or whatever, you kind of just grab everything else. It's shaky. I don't love that kind of game plan. You're just kind of perspective snagging an Ember Drain thing just because, even if it doesn't make sense. And it's a bad habit to be in. I don't like that. So I swapped it up to uncommon. So if you see it, you're going to see it after you've already kind of committed to an Ember Drain plan, and it's going to make more sense. And I brought Ember Cache down. You'll also see this thing does some AoE damage. 5 AoE damage to enemy units when it explodes. That's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. It helps out a lot with the backline challenge of the clan. Now, obviously, I have Shartail Queen here, so I don't know if I take it, but I might. I still might. If this were Diligent, I would. As it stands, I think I actually take Mind Collapse because I have no targeted damage. Yeah, I want to grab that. Always pick something. Cool. So there's a lot of changes here, and I'm going to give you a chance to soak them in. Shadow Eater is new. You'll see that instead of having its weird damage and heal Gorge effect, it has lower life, and it's just a sweep unit that gains attack on Gorge. Suddenly it's really good. Wow. Meanwhile, Alpha Fiend is now permanent meta scaling when it hits things. Obviously, you know, its strike ability in the infusion is the same as it was because that was great. You always took Alpha Fiend for its infusion. But this creates a nice little fun dynamic where I could scale it up over multiple floors. Now, I do have the Packed Morsels plan. So Shadow Eater is pretty good. Now, problem with Shadow Eater, though, is that it kind of conflicts, right? With Shardtail Queen, which, you know, it doesn't conflict that badly because it means instead of quick and like an attack buff, I just hunt multi-strike on this thing. Too bad I can't take both of these. Yeah. If I have to pick one thing right now that'll get me through the early game, what's it going to be? Almost certainly Shadow Eater does it. He's thick, but he gets there. I'm going to grab this, and we're going to see how this plays out. I'm obviously going to look for multi-strike pretty hard here. Maybe we'll see Morsel Maiden. This gets kind of wild. Yeah, we go left, for sure. Show me multi-strike. I have, like, no money. It's quick. I could afford it, but... Okay, we see another Shadow Eater, so if I had been more, I don't know, driven by luck, I might have snagged the Alpha Fiend for the prospective double Shadow Eater take. Now, I could infuse it, and it just grows even more, but I'm not going to do that. We just skip this. These poor guys. These guys, I might change them a little bit. We'll see. For now, let's skip. Cool. So, I don't feel great about where I'm at. Plus 30. No. Purge, never a purge right now. Okay. I don't feel great. I'm not going to buy this. This is tempting, right? But I have Shardtail Queen, and I want to put an Endless on a Welder Helper, and then this thing just does backline. I don't need this thing to have quick. It has 40 HP, it just needs to be able to clobber everything else. Yeah, alright, so that's not quick. That, bad. That was a really unfortunate roll. What would I take on this dupe? Jeez. Welder Helper for a self-infusion? Not a bad call, actually. We don't feel good after that, honestly. I think we still win this next combat without much issue. Do we need to take this? Temple? I think I can. It's not a high damage combat. Yeah, we have the Triton Stewards, we're fine. Okay, so we're looking for something good here. Yes. Crack this first. We're gonna, of course, play him top, but we're gonna drop one of these first. Yep, it's fine. We'll give him the... We'll give him this. Sure, why not? Play this down here. I tank with this. Looks good. And we yeet. Seems reasonable. I'm going to crack this because I might see a good morsel for her. Yeah, so this is actually good, right? This is really strong. Yeah, and we just hold on to these. I don't need to send them because if I draw them again, that's great. They're good morsels. Cool. Alright, so that's a good floor. Alright, we see this. That's good. Big yeet energy. Could split them. She's not important, right? This is the last wave. She's not important. She's not my game plan for winning. I can keep that lifesteal on him. Yeah, so I'm just going to accept this damage. Ah, I forgot he's attacking them, that friend, but... Alright, this for sure. We're actually just going to... I'd like her to yeet. So I'm going to do this and this. And that clears that. Yeah, fine. Okay. Okay, so I'd like her to survive a round for this. Perfect. Just throw. Yeah, no problem. Just feed our man up here. He gains that +4 from each one, which is nice. That puts him at 36. He clobbers. Yeah, okay, we're good. Plus, you know, we have the stewards. We draw another one. Yeah, this thing's gonna like murder. Yeah, fine. Cool. No real reason to play anything. I could have played Mind Collapse, whatever. We just click end turn now. Neat. Win. Alright. So we get the other unit trial. That's a pretty comfortable choice. Do I take some Molting Imp? Not bad. Bolting Imp into Welder Helper. It's pretty good, actually, right? Am I ever taking Ritual of Battle? Maybe. It's not a bad card. It's coming up. Could see a Value Stone. This is a perspective pick, right? I could see a Value Stone. I could put it in Tiresome Climb, or I could put it in a Ritual of Battle. And then I could dupe it immediately? This is value, but also not value, because there's no magic shop for, like, Jesus, 2 floors here. And it's competing with a really good Hellvent. Or I could just take this thing, this Molting Imp, and put it into Welder Helper. Tough. This is actually a tough call, right? I think you could go either route. I don't think there's a perfect choice. What am I more afraid of? We have Queen, who presumably will get armor every turn at some point, throwing imps. She kills backline, and this thing is like, I don't know, 15 is good, but it's also not killing Shadewings and stuff. They're like 25 or whatever. I'm gonna take the Ritual. This is a little perspective, but I think it's good. Now, I want some consistent morsels that are solid, strong, so I'm just going to take this making of a morsel. Space Prism is a strong consideration. We're probably going to need space anyway because we're throwing imps and throwing morsels, but this is fine. Alright. We get our choice here. This is exciting. Okay, so behold, the new Shadow Siege. You'll notice 4 is less than 6. That's good. But he has Ember Drain 2 now, so he costs less up front, but drains 3 Ember over the next 2 turns. And if he kills things, he gains Ember Drain. So you actually want him to not kill things. Also note he's 5 space instead of 6. He's pretty solid. His infusion is basically the same, just 1 less space in exchange for Ember Drain 2. Fine. Now I do have the Alpha Fiend Sweeper. So I mean, I'm just going to take this man, right? Like, always Alpha Fiend here. But Shadow Siege, man. Too bad this isn't your run. I could put it in him. He's too big. Way too big. We will take Alpha Fiend and we'll just infuse him into our Sweeper buddy. And that should be fun. One of the nice things about Umbra in this mod is that you have access to an actual Sweeper in your banner units. And it feels really good, right? Like, it feels really good. I don't need these Relic or whatever. We'll go right. What do you got? Deranged Brute. I have Ritual. I could pivot this. I'm not going to. I think you've seen this. Yeah, we did this last time, I think. Yeah, we did this last time. I'm not taking you. This, you could pivot on this and immediately just go crazy. But we're not going to here. Another Alpha Fiend? No, give me money. Alright, Value Stone? No? Fine. You know what? Understandable. We are going to take Alpha Fiend here to this man. I'm definitely taking Sweep after this. He only needs 1 a turn. It's not a big deal, but, you know. Interesting. No upgrades? One nice thing, you'll actually get a chance to see this. Multi-strike 2 on these Spike Driver colonies instead of 1. For 1 space, these things are crazy good. If you can upgrade them immediately. Can you? No. Do I use them here? Oh, I don't think so. I could. This thing has Endless as a synth. I could put that in Welder Help. That's just so bad. I'd rather just find Endless, right? Yeah, we'll go to this Merchant of Steel. Spikes. No, I'm not taking spikes here. No, you can't make me. Not a chance. Alright, we skip it. Sorry, Hef. Alright. Okay, so this dupe is kind of inconsequential. I didn't roll anything really strong here, so it's fine. I'm just gonna dupe like a Packed Morsels or something. Or honestly, dupe Welder Helper. Yeah. Yeah. This lets me self-infuse if I go that route, but it also lets me kind of just play 2 Welder Helpers, right? Which is very good. We're at 40 shards. Daedalus, he'll be a little bit spooky, but It's fine. Okay, kind of a bad draw into a rough. We play him top. He's big. I play like this. I don't want this to die. I'm gonna put it in front. It's a good tank. Hit some things. I need to feed Shadow Eater ASAP. Alright, we send it. That's good, at least. Do this. Play both of these. That'll clear this floor. Alright, so we have time. This has bought us time. Thanks, Train Stewards. Give me a morsel, please? Thank you. Sure. A morsel is good. Yep. It's an imp. We'll play it. Cool. Wow. I need space very badly. I can't play anything. Yeah, I guess that's it. Okay. I could have not and played the Shade Splitter instead and not floated 2 morsels, but honestly, that's fine. Yeah, always an imp. Don't incant this man for no reason. Sure. Here, have fun. And that's our turn. I mean, if it weren't for these Train Stewards, I'd feel pretty bad right now. Alright, yeah, give me the good morsel. The good. Replace this fellow. I'll play this. Throws it? Yeah, sure. Why not? He hasn't attacked upstairs, as you might notice, which is an unfortunate reality. That's tough. Show me a lifesteal? Okay, so if I stack 2 lifesteal here, I wish I could ascend. Is this right? Yeah, this is totally right. Watch this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Do I just ascend the other Train Steward? It's probably stronger, right? Yeah. Wow. Okay. Sure. She eats it and then dies immediately. Alright, well, this floor is weird, but it'll get through Daedalus at least, so I'm not going to complain too much. Sure, take some damage, why not? Give him a chomp. Alright. This wins, for sure. Yeah, that's all carried by the Train Stewards, I guess. But it's fine. He's at least a big HP bar. This is not a good floor, alright? I need you to understand that's not a good floor. Shroud Mitosis is probably it, actually. I play 1 morsel and then clone it. Yeah, I need to feed him big time. Yeah, it's, you know, Furnace Tap is good, but I don't have all the pieces to make this work, so I'm just going to take Shroud Mitosis here. It's good. Do I take any of these? Answer, probably not. No, I don't think so. I need to find Multi-Strike. Really? I would probably have taken something tanky to put in front of Shartail Queen, but I think honestly it could just be a Train Steward, right? Got a lot of HP. And this is fine. We'll skip this. Space, please. Yes. Okay. I need this Merchant of Steel. We have 2 good hits here. Endless for an Imp. Multi-Strike for Shadow Eater. Yeah. Yeah, please. One of those 2. Alright, large. You know, I appreciate the hustle. But no. Awesome. So both of the ones I did not want. That is a tragedy. That means I don't see, my god, until ring 7. I have to survive through Fel on this. Whew. Should I have taken the Spike Driver Colony for Endless? Oh, yikes, that's bad. These are never it. Demon Fiend, 3. Neat. Skip. Okay, we have to play it cool here. I have a lot of spook from all of that. Imperials 2, of course. I'm not going to pivot into the Queen at this point. I need to somehow not die in the next 3 combats. So it's ring 4. We're going to plan out the other 60 shards here. I'm never clicking these divine boons. So let's see, what can I backload? If I infuse the imp into the imp here, that's 25. That puts me at 65. Okay. So that means there's 25 more in the shop at best. That's 90, so I have to take 10 before then. Depending on if I can get strong enough, I'd like to grab this horde. It's probably a good use of my shards. Maybe I see a -2 eventually, though. Gosh, I'm actually in a really bad spot here. Okay. Okay. We move on. We easily get there across all this. Whether or not we take this horde is depending on how strong we are. Probably going to grab, I don't know, a value stone somewhere along the line if we see it. A plus 30 is bad, but if I have to take it, I have a mind collapse, so fine. It's tough. We're weak. One thing I need to give the mod credit for is that it's not easy, right? It's easy to be like, haha, you modded the game. Makes the game easy cake. It doesn't, all right? This, horrifying. We want the money. I can't take this. No. Well, no. This is tough, actually. I want this money. What for? What am I buying? No, what am I talking about? I'm terrified. We turn this off. If I see anything too bad. Yeah, look at that. That automatically killed that. That would have been horrible otherwise. Alright, so we do here, here. I want to scale attack fast. I will play you down here. I'm just going to pop this. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Sure. Eat imp. Do some damage. Yeah, fine. Ugh. You know, there were so many cards in this deck. 1, 2, 3. Would have gotten it. I didn't see him. Ouch. Okay. Scale attack very quickly. I don't mind them going up, honestly. Can I just tank this? Yeah, sure. Cool. Bye! Alright, yeah, if one enemy goes up each time, I'm okay with that. Alright, how... 54. So he has spikes, which means I'm going to get smacked a little bit. He has, what, 75? So 41 extra HP right now. He smacks me twice for 4. I do this. 54? He only hits me once. This is worth 2 pyre HP? Not a bad idea, honestly. You know what? How scared am I of this? This is fine, right? Because he sweeps? Yeah, okay, so this is the right play. Do a bite, 1 hit, fine. Our friend up here sweeps, of course, on the turn. I want to do this. Gross. Absolutely gross. No imp. We'll just split them up, I guess. This is the best way of doing it. Blech. Not great. We get slapped again for 23 HP. Yeah, so he hits this once. This Ritual of Battle, 100% correct. Absolutely. Glad I played it. Okay. Not any options here, honestly. He slaps, it's fine. The +5 is helpful, actually. It's hard to notice it immediately, but even as the rage wears off, this adds up. Could make this thing tankier. There's no reason not to, really. Yeah. Just send this thing up. I mean, it really doesn't matter, right? No, it does not matter one bit. Just play this. Honestly, I can just lift this thing. May as well. Get up there, buddy, and get murdered. Sure. Sure. Alright, we'll play Imp Friend. Actually, you know, first things first. I want these morsels in. Scale this man a little bit. Seems good. Yeah, we'll play Imp. There's an argument for this Train Steward, but fine. I think we get there pretty comfortably here. Could I have taken a trial? Maybe. Maybe. This is tough again, right? I can, can I do these same shenanigans? Do this up here? Yeah, watch this. This is gonna be weird. I can't keep doing it. Yeah, I get away with it. Oh gosh. I think we would have cleared it with just the Shadow Eater, but it's fine. Some damage, not a big problem. Pyre Chomper? It's honestly imp in a box here. Yeah, imp in a box for sure. Putting the Welder Helper into Pyre Chomper is pretty good, but I'm just gonna take the imp in a box. There's so much value there. I want Crucible Extension. Yeah. Alright, so there's some changes. This is down. So this is when they made it to 3 Ember, I changed it back to 4 hits at 15 instead of 3 hits at 20. So it scales better with your magic power and also just kind of balances out the randomness a little better like it used to. Grovel's the same. 1 cost Crucible Extension is really compelling here. Yeah, alright. 31 cards. I need to not draft anything else if I can avoid it. So let's go to the dupe, right? Oh, let's go to the dupe. I mean, ugh. This is tough, right? I mean, I think I just take 2 -1s on this Ritual of Battle, so it's actually playable. Really? Genuinely? Not seeing these removals is bad, but I really don't want to dupe anything, so that's kind of dead to me. I have no good cards to dupe. Imp in a box, I guess? Ugh. It's not great, right? I should see a magic shop. I should see a magic shop. I need to make some stuff cheaper or I'm gonna need energy. Yeah. Really, this is just all going into Ritual of Battle here, but fine. +10? Sure. You know what? Sure. What would I freeze? Shroud Mitosis? No, that's very not great. Probably gonna buy some. Ooh, holdover, huh? Interesting, huh? What is the good pick here, actually? I wish that I found this -2 earlier, but it's fine. That's a thinker, huh? Will I pay 2 for this? That's not great, right? He is a sweeper. Does this offset? This gets me through Fel, right? Just like 100 damage? Way more? It's so expensive, though. I could just hold over this, but I would need to make sure I had a morsel every turn. In which case, isn't making of a morsel just kind of better? Probably, actually. This is a weird, I don't know. This may not be good. Alright, we'll make it free then. And I'm gonna remove. Wait a second. Alright, yeah, it's just another Merchant of Magic that I'm probably not gonna go to. Ugh. I mean, I need imps to yeet them. My worst card is not Shade Splitter, because I need to feed him. I guess it's just Train Steward. Bye, buddy. It's +10. No, I need to save this slot in case I have to buy a +30. Am I strong? I would like to believe I'm strong. Yeah. The Vapor Funnel? Yeah. That's great news. Okay. So that helps a lot with all sorts of things. Crystal Cloak? That's not great. I can't take Heaven's Seal. That's bad. Yeah, that's bad. We're scared enough. I do have 3 Train Stewards with that stuff in though, so I'm pretty okay. Damage, Alpha Fiend, yeah. Could do mid-floor setup. Yeah, it's actually correct to do mid-floor setup, because if I see an imp, I can yeet. There's no reason to do that otherwise. Then I can lift and split. Yeah, fine. Pull. Yeah, see what I mean? Wonderful, we get that. This also lets me eventually dump my Train Stewards on bottom, so that's nice. Okay, now what, do we get strong enough to clear him? No, that's fine though. Yeah, hey, look at this. Shroud Mitosis, immediately paying off. That's strong, cool. This man? No, this man, yeah. We're scared of him. So he dies, cool. Yep, play this thing. Sure, always gonna do that here. Again with the no imps. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Vapor Funnel already doing work. Sure. Okay, we at least got an imp, but of course something horrifying is here. Right, get him trains through it, I guess. I need to throw this? Yeah, okay, great. Alright, we're getting strong. This thing actually really scaled on this combat, which is great. Cool, I could have actually saved that. Alright, get him trains through it. But it's fine. We're gonna just play. It doesn't matter. We do this because the train steward theoretically does more damage if he hits the hit, but he won't. It's fine. That's pretty good. Got rid of a bunch. Sure. Sure. I actually think I could get it with this tiresome climb too, but it's fine. This requires math if I do this, like, you get 2 turns of hitting, and then does this actually kill? And you know what I can do instead? I can just put the imp in front. Give my man an absolutely obnoxious amount of morsels. Yeah, that's fine. And then, sure, we just drain more, I think. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, they're going to get sacked, right? I could daze her? No, I can't play them then. Yeah, that makes sense. It's fine. This at least, yeah, you see we get a hit through. That's great news. Cool, we're fine. Alright, no, never a doubt in my mind about how this one was going to go. Give him the chomp. Okay, we still need multi-strike. We're really suffering without it. Inferno? I'm going to a magic shop? You know what? See Inferno, click Inferno. Give me that card. Yo, Ember Forge. 2 space, and he gives you morsels. Wow. Ember Forge, good. Permafrost, Kindle. Note that it's not an X cost anymore. It just doubles current Ember. Pretty cool. And then, you know, Cannibalize, it's there. I don't think I click these. I have too many cards. I only need to take things that are really critical, so skip. Yeah. Okay. Making good progress here. We go to the right for sure. I'm missing all these vortices, but like, you know, it is what it is. They don't line up with what I need. Hold over again. You guys, what if I just do this? How crazy? That's actually insane value, right? Just play. I mean, obviously the problem is, right, if I draw mitosis before I have a morsel, and then I get making of a morsel later, that's a struggle. But, like, being real with you here, don't I just always want to play 4 morsel miners every turn? And then I can, well, now I can't freely remove Shade Splitters, but that's pretty good. Oh, but I want to make, I'll make it 2 cost. I'll make it 2 cost. Alright, you've convinced me. Maybe -2? No, no -2. Shame. Temples? I have 2 temples coming up, so maybe I still see Welder Helper endless. Yikes. I may have to take it quick if I miss that. We're gonna do this because this looks fun, and I think it wins. I think it wins. Let's do this. I'll take this -1 on Inferno at this point. Remove Consume. No, I don't need it if I'm just generating 500 million things. I save the rest of my money. Yeah, fine. Nope, none of these. 25 puts me at, what, 80? 80. Yeah, I have to take some stuff. So I really have to take things starting in this ring 7. So, alright. Well. Then we go to both mad fire shops. Fire shops, that's what we're calling them these days. Alright, let's go. We'll run it. I gotta go to the steel shops. That's the right term. Alright, I think we can get there. We're in a little bit, yeah, see, like, this is what I was just talking about. Sadly. Now, unfortunately, we can do this. No, we can't. Wow. Okay, well, this is tough. Bad draw. Freeze it, maybe? Risk of her just dying. Alright, well, we get some of these at least. I'll take defensive morsels for sure. You see an imp. That's good. That gets thrown at least. That's good. I tank this? Yeah, I think I do tank this. He needs to live. And then this one can just be sent. Oh, this floor's tough. Okay. This is pretty spooky. Oh, Rage fell. Oh my god. That thing is a 50 damage enemy. Is there any way I can save this? Oh. Ah, that's really bad. That's really bad, yeah. Show me, I can't. Oh my gosh, I think I have to play into defense here. 1, 2, 3, 6. This is not good at all. I think I need to accept that. Oh, this is really bad. If she goes up, yeah, okay, this is absolute murder. Yo, there's one thing. Molting Imp? Oh my god, look at this. A hero emerges in our darkest hour where I'm about to just get absolutely bodied. Look at this thing. This thing's horrifying. That's 58 damage and 23. This is 81 damage and 2 backlines. Our freaking frontliner does 19. Oh, save me. Oh my gosh. Bad. That's real bad. Alright, we want this. I'm gonna play this man, almost certainly. He still takes 20 freaking 5. This is tough. So this is me missing hard and then being like, how do I not die after missing this hard? And just getting absolutely obliterated by Ragefell. So never let it be said that the mod is too easy. I'm gonna fish? Because I would love a lifesteal morsel. Show me one? No? Cowards? Fine. Alright, well, this at least heals you a little. Don't want to feed him? Absolutely not. Yeah, fine. I think we still die. I need some kind of utility card that saves the day. Just Inferno the floor, right? Okay. I can live? Yes, I can live. Okay. Because this thing tanks both of these hits. He sweeps for 4, and I ping this back thing with Mind Collapse for 2 Ember, and then I play Inferno mid and accept the loss of this man. Okay. I need defense very badly. So, always this here. Yes. It doesn't matter. Ugh. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, we Mind Collapse. I can Mind Collapse at 0, huh? Yeah, doesn't really matter. I would have loved to have Mind Collapsed this 1 HP thing, but whatever. I might want to Inferno this. I have to Inferno this. Maybe? No, I do. Yeah, okay. So we 100% Inferno this thing. Whee! And then I 100% do this, and we live. I want to hold this over, so sure. I could technically kill one. It's probably worth it. He lives, but fine. This is tough, right? Alright, we need space here, now. Yeah, I need space here now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is teetering on the brink of disaster. I need to like pull a lifesteal morsel somehow and actually get a turn to use it. I don't want to feed him more rage. There's no way we live this, right? Just nothing? Oh, I can Welder Helper next turn? I mean, that might do it, right? That's sad. How do I survive this turn? Can't play that. I could tank with the Morsel Miner and just raise this thing? You can still hear me? Yeah. Sometimes my microphone loves to disconnect like that. Alright. So I need to get this miner in there, but I can't do it with him in front. This is a really difficult set of decisions. I think there's no choice but to raise this. I recognize I could overflow the floor, whatever. I have to tank with this because he needs to swing. Then I do this and hope I draw something useful next turn. This, I guess, slaps. Sure. Don't go top of hell, please. Oof. The eternal struggle of, like, how do I not even die? That's 19. I live with 1 HP, maybe? Maybe. Oh my god, how? How do I do that? I play this in front? 16? So look at this. This is immediately the nerf to Welder Helper, right? Yeah, the nerf to Welder Helper kills me here. I have to do this to give him enough life to survive the sweep. No questions. But no matter what I do, I always lose to this guy because he sweeps out everything else. Yeah. Alright, well. And there's my lifesteal morsel. Yeah, we lose. Alright. So, what could I have done differently? I could have opted to not show you Shadow Eater. I could have just taken the quick when I saw it. Probably correct. Thing is that you have to understand this scaling is slow. Alright? We're slow. And into the Divinity, I need to find a solution to the back floor, to the top floor, in order to actually fit this man who's big. Pretty tough, actually, right? Like, maybe not a great target for Alpha Fiend's infusion here. I could have seen something else. I could have taken, I don't know, what would have been a good infusion. I didn't really see anything that great otherwise. It's tough. These are a little bit conflicting. Also, you know, my queen's getting murked here by Fell, giving the thing 50 damage is a little wild. There's nothing I can do in the state. Like, this is what I would do, but oh, it gets cleaved, and all right, we're just done. Just drop it. Yeah, goodbye. Goodbye. Cool. So, pretty tough run, all things considered. Not much I could have done otherwise. So the mod, pretty difficult. Pretty difficult. I don't honestly, the Shroud Mitosis holdover betrayed me a little bit, but like, What could I have held over instead that would have saved me? I could have -1 the Inferno. I could have held over a 2-cost Inferno. I don't know. Maybe that gets me through it. And then, but no, then I just die to Fel because Fel does 1,000,000 damage and you don't scale if you're spending 2 out of 3 Ember on this. So that doesn't work for sure. There's really not great solutions here. Hold over the Ritual of Battle, I guess, kind of gets you there. It's tough. I think the correct choice in this run, if we were going to go this path, was to actually upgrade our Shadow Eater with the Quick that we saw and just accept that as a strategy. Now, I think what may have actually been correct is not put Alpha Fiend in there. What else did we see? Trying to remember what we saw back at the beginning, but it's a little tough. Not really sure. Suffice to say, I think the mod of Monster Train adds some difficulty. You actually saw me die to the Welder Helper nerf here, which is kind of interesting. Now, I also think that trying to show you Shadow Eater here, maybe not ideal. It probably would have been better if I just took the Alpha Fiend and kept that thing, right? Maybe infused Alpha Fiend into itself and scaled it permanently and then maybe duped it at some point. There was probably a route that wins that way. Anyway, I think that's probably gonna be it today. It's a little bit late in the run to try to restart and do another one, but I think that's fine. I tell you what, though, I will record another episode right after this because I feel a little bad for losing, right? Like I'm supposed to be good at the game or something. Honestly, though, mod is actually harder than the base game, though. I've nerfed enough things that it gets kind of tricky. So, like even things like Apex Emperor not auto wins. If we ever see them, I'll show you. But anyway, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. And obviously, as always, if there's something you want me to check out, let me know in a comment. I will happily reply and give it a go, and we'll see how that goes. Otherwise, if you like it, like it. If you want to see more of it, subscribe it, and I'll see you when I see you. Take care, everyone.